That boy is correct. Is correct. So I'm actually doing this thing. So I have like a second phone for whatever reason. So I'm simultaneously going on TikTok as well as like YouTube for my live stream. I'm both using the so I want to see how well that actually goes because I want to like establish a further like presence on that map as well because like apparently that's the one that actually pays. So yeah, yo, let's go. Oh, hey Charlie. Bonsoir. Alright, let's actually like soften these eyes up a tad because they have like I like the tired look of it, but simultaneously I don't know. I want to. Most of my stuff tends to look kind of tired. It's also like fill out these cheeks a tad. Yeah, honestly, dude, do whatever you want with it. Like you might as well if you ain't doing anything else with the substance. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. I for the life of me, I cannot remember how Nier actually looks, but I'm not in the mood to actually search it up. You know? But even then, like, this is sort of just like a little, like, warm up, but get me in the mood to make stuff before I actually begin properly trying to make stuff. Because sometimes that's needed. Because I think I might try and go back to that, like, frog monster parasite in a minute. I just want to have, like, some feeling of, like, an idea. Like, basically consider this like, a variation of stretching. Because, like, that's pretty necessary at points, just to be able to, like, readjust yourself. Also, on my YouTube, someone said this looked like Charlie Kirk at a point, and I'm like, how? And like pre or post shooting, like, what we say in chat. Is this an andronic? It's just like a random little thing I'm making, and this is more like my little warm up sculpt side of it. So, you know what? I'm actually feeling kind of refreshed now. So, let's move back over to. I don't know if I want to continue with this guy. He's been pretty fun. Or if I want to like continue with a variation of this. Because I don't know, I feel like it looks pretty cool. But I don't know, I feel there's just still a lot more detailing and stuff to do because this is still like primary and secondary forms. So we'll see. I think. Let's go for the. Actually, too fair. I have a lot of projects I sort of like get like start doing and then just like forget to continue. Like say this one was just a little hour bust I did, just cause. But probably should actually continue things out more. But like even say this one, like this is something I've been hopping back and forth between a lot. So I do like her because she does actually feel feminine. Because a lot of my other stuff is like hyper masculine. Actually, even then, less I should probably like neutralize out a bit more. Which tablet do I have? I use a Samsung Galaxy S9 Ultra. I do use the 16 gig version because like Nomad is a RAM intensive software. Yeah, so having like the extra RAM really does get helpful like later down the line. Would recommend personally. Well, let's actually readjust. In what context? You mean this lady? She's an alien diplomat. I feel that's where her character is. The app name should pop up whenever you join. It's called Nomad Sculpt. Let's go back to. Yeah, just save. Why not? Lefty Fan Edition. I haven't actually used that one personally. How is it? But to be fair, if you have one and you have like a pen, like it's definitely worth getting it just for the sake of being able to learn. And then if you really enjoy it, and then if you find like the need for the upgrades worth it, go for it. Let's actually start recording this part because that's what I need to do for the content. Gotta love the content strategy, guys. 18 viewers. Oh my god, I'm doing better than the Tua girl. Yay. Alright, let's also say for the shoulders, that consists of like 3 major muscles. So let's actually try to like bulk those into it a bit more. Just cause, why not? Hello. Alright, I'm actually trying to think about how the flows. I like the picture. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. To be fair, Jiasu, are we all appreciating the sort of like Geiger-esque Xeno head there? Like, I feel it's a fun one. Actually, you know what? I may actually start separating this soon. You know what? It's also... No, wrong one. Or at least... what you call it? Chest to... I do like how shredded it is, but simultaneously for its character, I think it should be a bit more emaciated. That reminds you of Boo? Yeah, that's fair. Alright, let's also define this back a bit more. I think I may be doing back at the gym tonight, so it may be worth actually trying to get a better gist of that a bit. Actually, I should probably also have a... you know that I don't understand oh, damn it. Understand the object to another... Oh, do you mean just like merge things? Oh, so for what you want to do, I don't actually have any subtools because I did this all in one piece. One piece! But what you normally do is, like, say you have another one, you then just, like, do both of them and then go in voxel remesh. So that sort of, like, combines them all, doing it. Jody, when did you start making it? This one, I did it for, like, an hour and a half a couple of days ago before I went to bed. So I haven't really spent too much time on it. And even then, I was also doing it for a live stream, so like my attention was divided all over the place. You know, I'm just gonna pause this so I can grab some reference material. Yeah. Ew, can you please explain it? Sorry, I thought I did. Yeah, give me a second. So you literally just, like, on the menu, like, item, well, like, the object menu there, you literally just, like, press the square for both of them, and then just go on voxel, and then remesh them, and then they'll combine. Or you could go on, well, like, click both of them, and press join, and go from there. But, yeah. For any of you artists out there, if you don't have this book, definitely look into it, because it's by far one of the best resources you can have. Like I just said, the breakdown of everything is just incredible. But okay, what was I doing? I need to hide some areas here and there just so it works better. Alright. What book? Anatomy for Sculptors. I swear I've made a few videos about it. Like, either way, it's a, like, utterly phenomenal book. To be fair, I do have a lot of, like, book resources. I need to actually go do a breakdown of some of the ones I really recommend. Because it is nice having physical media. Like, I know you're able to get all the same resources online, but actually flipping through them makes you feel more obliged to take in the information a bit, in my opinion. Like, I say physical media for referencing. Okay. What do you mean snap? Do you mean just like go from one to another, just double tap it a few times? Alright, so since this is a more malicious thing, we do still want like a lot of the body language to sort of like read as aggressive. So let's say like where we have sharp angles, like say this sort of chin and jaw. Speaking of jaw, let's like dig this in a tad. Okay, okay. I definitely should actually start breaking this up into different components so the work flows a bit more. Let's also like actually find a better reference for shoulders. Okay, okay. We got something. It's romantic all my life. Oh, that one? Yeah, it's definitely looking better. Yeah, I would say though, it still feels pretty flat. Like, I think it's because you're using this in a mix of it, like, you're coloring it differently, but it doesn't really feel like it's different shades. Like, because I'm letting fair enough. General... Oh, God damn it. Oh, that was really cool of them. Yeah, so, like, say for example, it's sort of just, like, how aggressive it still is of, hey, yo, that's gray, that's darker gray, that doesn't really feel like it's a shadow or shading. It feels more along the lines of it just being, like, different colors of it instead of it actually being full-on shading. So what I would probably recommend is just, like, black and white, and then actually just try and actually understand how the shading would work from there. Because it feels more like you're coloring than actual getting it more depth. Yeah, does that make sense? I liked and subscribed. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And what will you make next? I have no idea. I go for like very spur of the moment sort of creations. But yeah, no. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, just as well as like say the strokes you have there. I feel if you actually have like say screen right. Just more, Like, I know I'm not much of a drawer or illustrator. Just like something to more indicate fur, like overlaying itself. Just so it really feels like there's layers to it, because, yeah, you know. I don't even know what I'm really doing. Alright, let's go back to what I was doing. Da-da, so yeah, I see that. Yeah, kind of the wolfy fur. Yeah, exactly. Like, you wouldn't draw like a person's hair just as a like one flat piece, unless it's like a super stylized thing of like, okay, you understand it's hair, it's just more of a silhouette of it. Right. Let's go back to. All right, let's bigger stomach. I feel bigger stomach is where we want for this. Oh, fur and hair aren't like too different. They are, but it's sort of like the same understanding of how layers would be working. And I think it more also just goes back to your like, um, what you call it? You're needing to like further expand your knowledge on how depth works, because you do have a tendency for your things to come out a tad flat. So yeah, no, literally just like understand how things would work in a 3D space. Yeah, and just layering, just depth layering, making things pop, making things feel further away, just depth. That's definitely like just what I would recommend for you for the time being. You're still improving though. Well, so take it in stride. All right, something I've been finding out what I really like recently is using the flatten brush and then invert it if I want to build forms like that. Like it just adds. I don't really know how to describe why I like it as much as I do, but I just do. Work over that. Okay. That doesn't feel as I know it's still in the like a T poser situation. Uh, not if yeah. All right, let's actually go back for the forum. Actually, you know what? Some back stuff. Let's hide you. Um. Oh my. Yeah, honestly, dude, don't worry about that. You have other stuff going on. Ooh, my vocals are T today. I'm serving. Fair enough. Yeah, I kind of want something other than Sabrina Carpenter right now. Like, I swear to Christ. Like, I don't mind her. I don't like her acting. I've not been a fan of that at any point. I will not lie. But let's actually move you down there. She's so annoying. Yeah, that's a fair criticism. To be fair, I also like. I think it's a fair criticism, but simultaneously, I think it's like a odd criticism because simultaneously, artists should be known for having a unique style. So it's like you should be able to listen to them and it's like, oh yeah, no, this sounds like a them song. But I do understand like complaining like not as much diversity. Like to be fair, I don't even really have that much diversity in my work because I like what I like and I do it. Eh. Yeah, to be fair, I would say there's like a lot more artistry what's actually involved in it, though. Because the unique voice is such a broad term because everyone does have a fairly unique voice in some regard. It's more of a just like the performance all around it as well. And just well, let's also bulk this out a bit more. You see what I mean? Once I become a world famous, or you can gonna become world famous for though. My amazing singing. There, what sort of stuff do you sing? I thought you were Phil. Alright, let's. Okay, okay. Let's also actually add in a bit more depth around this part there. Just good old John Cena. But let's actually also flatten that down because I like the size of it, but I also don't like some of the angles it's coming in at. No, it was demo. It's called man. No, it was a miserable demo. Okay. That's fair. Like, what was it? Recently, I've been weirdly into the bleachers. Well, not weirdly, and they're actually just talented. That's part of the reason. I'm gonna use the AI color palette. Yeah, no, that's pretty good. Yeah, pretty good idea, my guy. Yeah. When the girl around. Oh, sorry. I missed something you said. Oh yeah, no, that's the point. Yeah, that's the idea. You're also like, what you call it? You're also in school and doing other stuff. I wouldn't really say it's lazy. You just have like so many hours in the day, my guy. I really wouldn't be holding yourself to like too high of a standard like that. As long as you're like enjoying your time, I feel that's like the most valuable thing for it. Like you should never really feel obliged to do anything like this. Because like once you have like that obligation, that like a lot of passion is like lost, and you really don't want that. And besides that, like there's nothing wrong with being lazy. Yeah, yeah, and that's all you can really ask for. And all right, let's also pump this chest out a bit more. And you know what, screw it, let's go in for Latif. Yeah, honestly, that dude, don't deep it like that. Do, 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 do. Alright, okay. I'm liking these, I'm liking these. Yay, I have 7 likes on my YouTube version of the video. I dang, I missed 420 on here. Let's also actually add in, like... I felt bored, liked the video. Fair enough. Are you working with a video game company? No, I am not. I wouldn't mind to, but right now I'd rather just do independent stuff because I kind of like the idea of, like, just being my own boss. Because I'm also a stubborn asshole, and I'm too autistic not to say if I don't like an idea or not. Just started my Nomad journey last night. I can say I'm loving it. Oh, that's good to hear. A fun little tip for anyone who is going to get started on it. A nice thing to do instead of just to like say immediately smoothing stuff off like that, or is to actually get a like use the clay brush but lower the intensity, and then just work across like that. Like get either in a like additive or subtractive way, because as well as it just follows a flow a bit more, as well as like it leaves like let's say a nicer underlying texture. That's something I particularly enjoy. Very annoying, yeah, my reference. Seriously, nomad discussion. Yeah, vocal styles. Well, just look at dog heads. It should have a similar sort of like things. I want to look at more forearm stuff. Sacre bleu! Cheers. No, it's not Photoshop. It's called Nomad Sculpt. It's a digital sculpting software. If I had a penny for every time I've had to say that, oh my god, I would never have to work again a day in my life. What a day that will be. To be fair, I have like the next week off, so I plan on just being such an unemployed chud. It's gonna be great. Alright, there we are. So, I am streaming on multiple platforms, yeah. So, I will like... I swear I said that. Okay, yeah, no, that's something I was missing. What do you mean good for me, I guess? That sounds weirdly passive-aggressive. Alright, that's awesome. Right, like the intensity. Well, I like the shape, the size, just not the intensity. Yeah. Okay, let's do more shit along those lines. Alright. Purple. Oh, good god. Forearms are so annoying. I actually hate them. Come on, let's just nuke all the detail and start from scratch. So just start from a good form and then go from there. Yes. Ironic. It wouldn't be ironically, it'd be coincidentally. Ironically would be if you were good at drawing hair. I don't know why it bothers me when people misuse ironically, but there's... I don't know. Okay, there's a better forearm. Man, like, and I just had to do some the muscle detailing. Let's actually go for a lower intensity curve and then go from there. Oh yeah, I actually have a different book. Let's actually try that one. So it's like I really do enjoy that book, but it doesn't actually have simplified forms as well as one would like. Okay, so like, treat it as like a cylinder, but there is like so much more to do with it, like the actual construction of it. I didn't actually have the thing on the forearms I wanted. Oh god, that's annoying. Okay, okay. Actually, is there a more simple? Okay. Okay, I get it. Let's see, let's try. Forearms. Right. I have another one here. Where you hiding from me? Where you hiding from me, boy? Okay, okay. Alright, so let's try the hand and feet one first. Honestly, a beautiful book. Jesus, the deconstruction here is amazing. Okay, so like the way it is wrapping. Okay. Thank you. Let's actually see if they have a further breakdown of the forearm. Because I do actually really enjoy this. Alright, so you're telling me all of those. To be fair, the whole form is just is quite literally just a pulley system for like every ever thing in your body. This may be easier if I do it as a series of different subtools, but I'm kind of in like not in the mood to do that. Alright, let's also like as a new default one. Oh, what is it? Bull, 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 bull. To be fair, even just looking at this is done, it makes me actually want to rework my hands in a more like refined way. It is interesting, I'll give it that. Alright, so the first half is definitely all hands. They aren't... Wait, no, muscles, muscles, that's the one I'm thinking of. That's the one I should have grabbed. Sorry, didn't see the first part of that. Your first roll of sellotape. Yeah. Honestly, that's fair. To be fair, I have a friend at work, whenever I want... Before I really started talking to him, I just always throw shit at him. It was great. Oh god, the forum does confuse me so much for some reason. I don't know why it does, it just does. Right, so, yeah. Okay, so from underneath that one, there are two wrapping muscles. Okay, okay. This song will never not be funny to me because it's literally just some guy, like, it's literally just some guy going to a girl about, like, how much he just wants to bang her mom. And you have to kind of respect the play there. Which one? There's like several. By Aqua or? Oh yeah, no, that does make sense. Should be doing forearms today actually at the gym, so that should be fun. Yeah, no, so that one is literally just, like, straight. And then it's, like... Did you know? I'm sorry, where did you get that information from? Like, I'm not fully doubting it, but that is one outrageous claim you will need to, like, actually substantiate. Yeah, no, I know, right? Like, I don't want to call you a liar or, like, you're just pulling out your ass, but, like, I'm sorry, you can't just say that and not provide proof. Alright, let's also add in a bit more. Charles, explain yourself. Where did you get that information from? So this part's a parasite that's attached itself while this thing was going for a metamorphosis. And it's sort of like a clock knocked it out. Kiss me here, yeah, touch me there, hanky-panky line from the song. I've never once heard that line in that song. What are you on about? Guys, I'm sorry, I've never once heard that name. That's because I thought you were talking about Teenage Dirtbag. Dude, I thought you were talking about Teenage Dirtbag. I was really confused there. Yeah, no, see, I'm not the only one there. Thank God, I'm not insane. Alright. Right, what about the back of the forearm? To be fair, yeah, this is just a really good book. Who's a missing butt? Alright, so I remember watching the music video for, like, Dirty Little Secrets, and I'll never not be haunted by the one guy who just went on camera and, like, I wrote a note saying, yeah, I only love, like, 2 out of my 3 kids. It's like, oh, damn, brother. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. I think, like, part of the issue is just the length of the message is from TikTok. You're able to, like, send in chat. So, like, you, like, have to break it all up into parts. And, like, since, like, chat normally just moves as a flowing conversation, like, having it that go back and forth does, like, lead to, like, improper, like, what you call it? Interpretation? Wow, I'm literally just doing nothing but arms. Just like me at the gym. To be fair, I'd actually kill myself if I had to do legs. Like, genuinely, I would just, like, implode there on the spot. Honestly, I'm not much of an illustrator. Definitely just look up how other people draw them. Like, okay. Oh. Yeah, just look at like any of those, and like it should just give you a better sense of it. Even if it's just like literally just watch that that video. Yeah, dude, seriously, if you're confused how to do something, you literally have boundless information at your fingertips. So just get on that. Okay, back to... Like I said, I'm starting with forums right now, and like I'm literally looking it up as we speak. Sometimes I feel getting separate pieces is. Then you know what? Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. I sort of just like go with ebbs and flows of it all. Like what I'm in the mood for the day, I look up. I really should get more into the mindset of like, I should probably do X, Y, or Z to begin with, and then go from there. Right, so even there. For new messages. There. Go for it, man. Yeah, I'm gonna move on from the forum because that's kind of bothering me how long I'm spending on it. Okay, I say that, then I immediately look at another forum area. Did you have a tutorial on what? Or do you mean I'm watching on a tutorial? Because this was all literally just freeballing it, my guy. Actually, you know what? Yo, haven't been here in a while. Life goofing around. Oh, that's good to hear. Like, well, sorry that you lost your job, but I'm glad you got a better one. Because the job market today, oh my Christ, it's evil. But yeah, no, honestly, keep your head up. Hopefully, everything sorts itself out. Yeah, I also work at the post office as well. Both are sucking the absolute life out of me, if we're being real. But I have a week and a half off from the post office, and only 2 spoon shifts, so I can actually be proactive in areas of my life I actually care about. So that's a win. Say what you want to do. Indeed, hell. Don't get in there's a scandal. Horizon scandal. Witherspoons? Yeah. That I am. To be fair, it's kind of funny. I low-key have a fan club there because they find it really funny when I say, go fuck yourself. I hate you. Please leave. I don't like seeing you. I have a family to get back to. They think that's all just like one big funny joke. And not like me genuinely showing contempt for him. That's also... Let me get a picture of Venom. Oh god, don't even. To be fair, I always find it really weird when I see a grown-ass man order sex on the beach or just any sort of like pitcher cocktail. It's just like, no, sir. These are for girls. Not even in just a weird, like a misogynistic way. It's just like, no. You're not a 16-year-old girl. Same for whenever I see him order Buzzballs. It's like, no, this is a child's drink. I saw a couple of Chinese tourists. Well, to be fair, like I'm pretty sure like Western tourists like overhype like their 7-Eleven or whatever it is, or just their basic ass convenience stores, or just random amenities. So, but like it's weird seeing it from the other side, I guess. Especially spoons of all things. Yeah, but again, like, people hype up gas stations there. To be fair, there's like a pedo of mine. He's like 31 years old. He's dating like a 17-year-old. Oh, no, a freshly like 18-year-old, but he was like hitting off, like trying to get with him while she was 17. And yeah, craziest thing is like he has a 14-year-old daughter. So it's like it would be more culturally acceptable for the 18-year-old to date the 14-year-old than vice versa. Like both are still weird, but one isn't like complete predatory. But like the funniest thing is I'm pretty sure the guy is like he gives off like he'd be voting reform. And would then try to use it like an argument of like, oh yeah, no, but we need to protect our women. No, dude, like we need to protect them from people like you. You are the issue here. Especially, I'm pretty sure he does abuse her as well. Like that's what I've been told. Like I've heard some like stories. Wild stuff. He is also a drug dealer. I apologize in advance. I need to list it. Alright. Oh yeah, you just have to export them as STL. Dude, I wish I was good enough at listing to get a job. I don't know, I'm just a yapper. Soon we're gonna move on to how my dad's reform and I'm disowning the guy. It was really weird. Because, say, my mother's an immigrant. I'm a first-gen immigrant on my mom's side. And I was asking, hey, Dad, why are you voting for him? He said, oh, well, they have some policies that I agree with. They're probably the lesser of, like, all the evils. It's like, okay, what policy do you agree with? Deportation. It's like, motherfucker, who are you talking about right there? So as bad as, like, say I'm mixed race. I know you can't really tell it, like, my hand looks pretty white or just, like, tanned here. But yeah, I'm mixed race. And, at one point, one of my uncles was going on about how much he hates brown people and immigrants. And whilst I was on the table with him, and he said, oh yeah, don't worry, you're alright though. It's like, thank you, I'm a literal child right now, but thanks for your raging support. I do appreciate that. Good old times. Ooh, I kind of like that divot, if I'm being honest. Oh god, disgraceful. Especially, like, so many people are... Like, I will say my most controversial take is I genuinely believe you have to have, like, at least, like, to get... like, have some degree of, like, test be taken that you have to pass to then be able to vote, because if not, like, I genuinely believe some people are just too dumb to vote for themselves. Like, I will stand by that. Like, even then, I believe it was Socrates who actually said, like, the politics in the hand of a man will vote with emotion more than logic, and that would be the downfall of most nations. Like, I say, for, like, all those former MAGA people who are coming out saying, oh god, I was so wrong about this, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like, yeah, easy. Honestly, yeah, no. To be fair, I don't think you understand how much it pains me to, like, I am by far... Oh yeah, no, it'd be great. But yeah, no, dude, I don't think you understand how much it pains me working there and being, like, one of the most highly educated people there. But I'm serving people who can barely fucking read. And keep in mind, like, I'm not saying that to, like, really discriminate, but I'm fucking dyslexic. And I mean, I'm very, very dyslexic to the point where I couldn't read until I was, like, 12 years old. And I'm still somehow more literate than most of them. And even then, like, also, like, say if I use, my, like, fucking lexicon effectively, they'll go on about, like, oh, you're using big words, aren't you? It's like, no, I'm just using basic English. I'm sorry that you don't know your own fucking language. Ugh, honestly. Also, old people, I don't think their vote should count too much. Like, if you're not going to be alive in the next 10 years, I don't want you, voting on policies that will infect even longer than you have left. Like, I feel less fair. Man, fuck old people. He says as if he was in, like, 27. I don't know why I'm not separating these into different fragments. Right, let's also add more. It doesn't really have the traps in yet, but... I had way too much salmon and I'm tasting it way too much. Also, sorry for my little political rant, but, you know. Oh, I've had to explain to my mother and other family members all the time about like why I hate it, and they genuinely all think it's just because of art stuff and not the rampant environmental impacts and all these other things and people going into complete psychosis over it. But no, no, being able to generate an image real quick, yeah, not all worth it, I swear. Alright, let's also just... I think maybe another smaller mouth in there may actually kind of go hard. No, so the idea of this also being a parasite sort of thing, I like the idea that, like, say, from there to there, it also has, like, a secondary mouth where it, like, directly feeds off stuff. Let's also, like, build up these teeth a tad more. Okay, I'm feeling that. Alright, let's also... Right, for this, I feel like it's going out a bit too much. Okay, okay. But I talked to my friend about it, I never had time. Ugh. Honestly, just start calling him a nonce. Well, like, if I, like... Because, like, I feel a good argument to then also make is just how, like, say, things like Gronk have been able to make, images of children in inappropriate ways. Like, if they have any sort of, like, argument justifying that, I feel like that's, like, a complete red flag. And there is no real rebuttal. Okay, hello, do you have a deaf, photo? Oh, do you mean ref? For, like, anatomy and stuff, I have a few books at hand. But for the rest of the design, this is all just, like, a off-the-cuff sort of thing. Yeah, that's actually. Okay, okay. Sir, just have an idea for. Honestly, it's a bit of a loaded question. Just asking like any advice for anyone who wants to start. Because the best advice anyone can really give you in like any creative endeavor is just play around with something and have fun. Because once you're playing around and having fun with something, it's gonna make you want to actually do it more and more. So just never care about what you're making at the beginning. Just be glad that you're making something and then move on from that point onwards. Yeah. That's all right. Good luck on your journey. I have a few little tutorials if you want to go check those out. Yeah, I love if you do want to like a starting off point for random stuff. Oh, thanks for the share. Do appreciate that. Let's also. Where are you hiding from me, boy? Got it. Got it. All right. Now let's. All right. Got it. Got it. Okay, I actually kind of like this part now here. Can this guy go into Unity? As a like object primitive, yeah, of course. It's not rigged, so you would have to probably do it in Blender. A clever villain, or just so this guy on top, he's like a parasite who latched onto this thing as it's going through its metamorphosis. So it's a sort of just a like, hey yo, I'm here now, I'm in charge. And like I think I did like a video. What you call it? Can I off? Oh yeah, something like, yeah, of course you can. But yeah, no, it's like a parasitic like entity that's taken over like a sort of like swamp dragon. Yeah, what has a similar sort of like a life cycle to a toad. So it's sort of in that weird sort of like in between state. Honestly, yeah, no, dude, any sort of like phallic shaped thing looks sus. Like, say, when this thing isn't hidden, this is basically just a massive sperm head. But we ball. I need water. Water. Persona. Oh, really? I've never actually played a Persona game. I have I don't want to sound rude, but I have so little free time at this point that don't really particularly want to be doing something unless I'm getting paid for it or if I'm in like creative control. To be fair, I know like Persona is also like an anime thing, and doesn't it like have some pretty like, yeah, this person's a minor, why are they like that vibes? Yeah, sorry man, I don't want to be rude. It's just like one of those things. Troll. Do you think I should give this a wings, or should if I give it like frog ones? Oh yeah, dude, all of this is from one single sphere. Like, where are you hiding from me? Yeah, literally you started all of it like that and just did it in one go. Because I thought it'd be a fun little challenge. Yeah, dude, honestly, check out my actual page. Like, I have a fair few of these. Yeah, honestly, I'd say it's a fun little thing. Alright, let's also actually add in some hip dips. Thank you. Feel free to drop a follow. Thanks, big guy. Now wait for TikTok to never show you my stuff again. Yeah, but... Because, okay, boo socialism, but social democracy, that's where it's at. So would I. Oh, I almost forgot those. So would I. Alright, I think this face should still go forward a bit more. Thank you, thank you. I would say my favorite is definitely the silverfish. That was a fun one. God. I really need to actually get more into like better multicasting, like actually streaming more effectively on like YouTube and like other sites like that. Because I really do want to do this full time. But like annoyingly about TikTok, it's very good for like quick outreach. Say I've had a fair few people like pop in and out of the stream due to the nature of the app, but simultaneously it doesn't actually particularly pay. So I really need to work on expanding on other platforms. I forgot, dude. There's like a billion different ways how you could make a tail. What? How did you forget? Thank you, Demon, for the follow. Holy. Harley. That's literally just a curve multiplier. You go, you select the curve, well, the object, then go on the multi-tab, press add, and then just repeaters, then curve, and then go from there. Like, it doesn't take long. Like, whoop. Like, but. Alright, let's actually remove that. You know what, let's also just throw his face down a bit. Okay, okay. I'm good. Same. Not sure if I'll even get to that point unless I get bored. Because I'll be real, I have a bad habit of starting projects, getting like thoroughly invested in them, and then just never finishing them. Like say this guy for example. He's really fun. He looks pretty cool. Am I gonna finish it? Probably not. It is like an issue of mine, but yeah, it is what it is. But oh god, I do love this one. It's a passion I'm trying to turn into work. Because I have like I do want to do this full time, and like say a big reason why I'm doing this online is to hopefully get to a point where I'm able to financially sustain myself doing this instead of working a bunch of stupid ass jobs that make me want to throw myself and others out of the window. I may snap one of these days, I'm saying. This was another fun one I probably should try to finish it. I like his face. Hopefully. I just like need to like catch a decent enough break and then it goes from there. This is a fun one. To be fair, I really should like blend all of this out and then go from there. I do like it. It looks like a AI and an AI and from Subnautica. Oh, Alan. You got me it. Okay, cool. Yeah, because soon my shit looks like AI. We gonna throw hands, boy. She fucking AI. I swear to Christ. To be fair, my favorite thing about AI people, whenever you try to explain why you don't like it, and you'll use a metaphor, they don't seem to understand the nuances behind the concept of a metaphor or like a sort of like an equivalency. Yeah. Let's also add in a few more. She's watching wrestling, feeling over. Okay, okay. No. No. Also, do you... Thank you. What is this? It's a creature I called a... Oh, I fuck, what was that? Rogafera? Good night, gang. But yeah, no, I was thinking about this the other day. And the Maharaga face is fundamentally the same thing as a xenomorph at a baseline level. Because like the main crux of it is sort of just like the strong chin, visible teeth, and then an eyeless face. Yes, it's sure that wings on the side are defining features, but simultaneously it then just goes into a long, prolonged shape. Oh, this is a xenomorph. Yeah, no. So I would say like even then when I look at other like creatures that have like a similar sort of design motif of that, it all reads the same as a xenomorph. But I would say like since Maharaga is a lot more popular in the public zeitgeist right now, that's part of the reason why everyone goes, "Oh, is that Maharaga?" Whenever they see like that sort of like design motif. Wait, let's also go. Alright, let's go on save because why not? Okay. Thank you, thank you. Am I gonna 3D print it? I want to, but annoyingly, I live in a one-bedroom apartment, so I don't really have the space to 3D print stuff without like poisoning myself. So do you see the joy there? Let's. You know, didn't you sort of like make this special and just dip? Like, I'm not going crazy, right? Honestly, respect. Oh yeah. Don't be shy, come on in, the water's fine. To be fair, I actually like my new setup, but so I just got like this new lamp right here, and oh my god, it gives like. I'll go 3D print. I won't do that. Uh, fair enough. Fair enough, Magnus. Also, is that Magnus from Warhammer or just like another yeah thing? I did. I think I did try to do a Tyranid a while ago. That was actually pretty fun. Quite also. I went to school with for 3D back in 2000. I bet I've given up. Damn. Honestly, respect to it. Like, say, I did a traditional 3D course, well, traditional sculpting course, sort of thing. Then I sort of discovered a love for 3D modeling because it's pretty fun. But I finished my degree with actual physical stuff instead of the digital. So I feel like I probably missed an opportunity there. Because like I'm predominantly self-taught for this. Like, definitely should really, especially like not to brag, but all of this is still one sphere right now. Because I wanted to challenge myself. Yeah, Magnus from Warhammer. Like Magnus Lored, the Primarch of the Thousand Suns. Demon Prince of Tichnix. Or Zinch. Okay. You know, I think this thing needs a bigger belly. Honestly, it's pretty interesting. The Horus Heresy is a pretty, yeah, like fun series. I've never personally read it, but I have listened to a lot of audiobooks about it. ZBrush? No, listen to Nomad Sculpt. A little spot was for you, Lando. That's not clear from that question. You just said ZBrush. Like I thought you were asking if this was a software. Yes, I have used ZBrush before. Except for annoyingly, my laptop is like 7 years old, so every time I boot it up, it sounds like it's on death's door. Hence why I'm just using what you call it, Nomad, as well as just the price point. Like I am one to normally pirate stuff. Um, but was it? But even then, just for like say, I don't know, just the price point of ZBrush just annoys me too much to really get back into it until I'm making money off of this, you know? That's fair. Like, Nomad is... I've never personally converted much for 3D printing. Like, I've had a commission for where someone wanted to make... Where they got me to make a duck version of them, and they got then 3D printed that off. Not particularly my thing, but apparently the prints came out okay. Like, I would like to start selling my own stuff as STLs, but it's also to the point where, like, I don't really want to sell them as STLs until I've physically handled them. Just because till then it feels a bit like dodgy trying to sell stuff I can't properly quality assure. Cool, cheers. Okay. I'm using a Samsung Galaxy S9 Ultra. Honestly, it's really good. Like, I love this thing so much. But, yo, Samsung, you want to sponsor me and give me one of the newer ones, feel free. Well, wow, the Wacom. To be fair, Wacom actually, the Magic Tab from Wacom does actually look pretty decent. Except for, like, since I have this, and, like, this one does have higher specs, so for, like, RAM. And say for stuff like this, RAM is definitely very important. Alright, let's also add in some more stuff there. There. I would, but I don't really have like a VR set for it. It does sound like it'd be pretty interesting. But then again, I feel like for VR sculpting, I'd rather just do physical sculpting because I am classically trained in that as well. Alright, let's go back to this one. Actually, let's go for simple forms. I feel that may be useful. Music with no fear. I'm getting tired, so I may have to go for a break soon. Alright, so I've been sculpting for a few years now. So I started my sculpting journey physically when I was like 16, 17 or so. Then from there, I then sort of just like fell in love with most sides of it. Like I just really love 3D media and creature design. Like, okay. I'm feeling this. Oh yeah, apparently I've been live for like almost 2 hours now, so I probably should take a bit of a break at some point soon. Also grab some sustenance. There's some toilet tape. Yeah, I know it is. Alright. Yeah, no, I'm at my limit right now. So I am off. Plus, I feel this is enough footage to work through. So thank you. Yeah. Yeah, in a bit, my guys.